Okay, hello. What's up? My name is Paul. Hello. I use this SSL SiX device to mix things, record things, music, sounds, ambience. It's awesome. I made some videos about some tips, on how to use this. And one tip I mentioned was using this Listen Mic Compressor and the talk input for very creative things and having tons of fun with it. And I do that all the time. So I want to show you how I do that. So first off, nothing here is pressed. I got this main input, and if I turn it off, you will not hear me anymore. You can't hear me, but you could see the levels coming in. So what do we do about that? How do we route this into here so that we can hear it and you can hear it because it'll be coming through my interface, and I could record that into a DAW. So, if you watch the SSL SiX videos, which aren't super explanatory, they talk about how you could use there's a talk input, so you use it for talking to the artist through the cue mix that they're listening to. So you would, be sending an artist a mix on EXT1, and they'd be listening to it, and then you would talk to them by hitting the talk button. So in this case, how you would set that up is, you'd hit the talk button, you'd hit EXT1, and then this is getting sent through out of the EXT outputs. So if I do this sometimes, is I route my EXT1 outputs that are right back here into my interface, new inputs, so then it's recording this preamp separate of the master. So I can, be recording like a whole band or something on here, and then have this and have like some weird like instrument that is being recorded elsewhere, and it has its own track, and it's not like on the stereo track that's going in. So that can be like a beneficial thing. The other way to use it, the second way, and the way that I do mostly, is kind of like a creative tool, and I'm routing it through the master. So I'm going to show you how I do that now, as you would, pretty much how you have it here, but now we need to have it show up here. Now, because it's going to the EXT1, so this button will send it through this monitor, so you can hear it. I'm going to turn the compressor on. Cool, so that's on. I'm going to switch mics. Yo, let me get some good levels here. So how you control the actual level is here, and this is how you control the gain of the talkback mic. So for example, how you can utilize this is keep the level kind of here, or bring it down a little bit. I'll be a little quieter, and then bring up this, and you'll start hearing, now I'm kind of hitting that top range of the compressor, and it's kind of getting that crunchy sound. And I'll keep pushing it. Yeah, you hear that crunch? So, that's one cool thing of it. And, I turned it down, the gain down, and the level up a little bit, so it's a little bit smoother now, kind of sweeter. And, yeah, so, if I'm doing some snaps or something, I might just, turn up the gain really hard. And get that really crunchy sound. And, another awesome part about this is, how, I'm going to put this here and go to the other side of the room right now. Can you hear me? Can you hear me still? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? The answer is, I think you probably could hear me. And yeah, it does a great job of picking up the entire room. Here's me just snapping a couple feet away. And I'll turn it off. So yeah, really cool sense of the room, and depending on what mic you use, you can also get some more creative things happening. So kind of the last part of this is, since I'm sending this to EXT1, I actually also have EXT1 routing through my guitar pedals over here. So that allows, I can do even more creative stuff with that. I'm going to turn the gain down, turn the output up. Let's see what we can do. Distortion, 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 distortion. That's a little bit of chorusing effect here. That's pretty cool. How about a little bit of delay? Some delay for you? Do you like a little bit of delay? Oh shit. Now if we do some snapping. Trippy. So yeah, those are some fun things you can do with the talkback mic. You can obviously do that with any of these things too, but this compressor is different and it sounds really cool and it's fun, and you can just crunch it out, crunch it out, and it'll give you a little bit more every time, and it feels great. Also has a 48 volt. Awesome. One of my favorite parts of the SSL SiX right here. So I hope you have some fun with it, and if you do, send me a link or some shit. I'll listen. Okay.